Year 4, so we have worked on an artist copy and we've had a look at our own features, the start of it. I thought today what we would do is have a look at copying a portrait of someone who is famous. During this lesson I'm going to teach you about proportions of the face and where things should go to make them look real. So your first aim for today will be to find a famous celebrity face that you would like to draw. I think I'm going to go along the Harry Potter line because I know that's been one of your topics this year and your lovely trip. So I'm going to pick Harry Potter and I'm going to show you how to draw him and I'm going to show you the stages. Please make sure you work on these proportions, otherwise it won't look as realistic as it could. Okay, Year 4, so I have just drawn out my title and put in my celebrity name or my celebrity character, Harry Potter. I've also gone online and you can see here that I have found myself a Harry Potter picture. When I have looked for it, I have put in the word Harry Potter portrait, so I just get the head and the shoulders. This one is slightly angled because his chin is quite down and his eyes are looking up, but that's fine. And I'll show you how we start the structure of the face. So I have drawn out an outline for Harry Potter. You're probably wondering, why has she got lines all over the face? Well, these are actually guidelines. So here, I have drawn out the face shape and I've filled most of the page, but I have left enough room, as you can see here, for the shoulders and the clothing. Now, Harry Potter has got a neck here, but it's covered up by his shirt. So make sure you do have necks on your portraits. And the necks are quite wide because they have to hold the weight of the head. Please don't make them this big because they look like a cartoon. Make sure they are nice and wide and try and follow where they are in relation to the head. Now I'll talk about his lines. So this is the head. This is a halfway line here. That is where the eyes go. Now you may not believe it, but your eyes are in the middle of your head. And a nice way to check it is if on your own head, if you measure from your forehead, or your top of your head, sorry, to the middle of your nose, try and hold that pressure on your own face. Move your fingers down, put your finger in between your nose and see where your thumb stops. Your thumb will stop around your chin. And that's a good way to see and for you to understand that your eyes are in the middle of your head. We then have this line here, which will be the bottom of the nose or around the bottom of the nose. And have this line here. And that is normally the forehead and then where your hair starts, depending on how your hair has grown. Now Harry Potter's hair comes all the way down to his eyes, so he'll have a lot of hair here. So the face is kind of split up into quarters this way down. And then we have the eyes on this middle line. I will draw the eyes in a minute, but I just wanted to give you an awareness of how the face works. Please don't put your eyes up here because it won't look right. Make sure your eyes are in the middle and give yourself enough space and we'll work through the stages. So therefore, I've just drawn out the glasses because the glasses are in front of the eyes. If your character or your celebrity had glasses, I would draw those first. I'm now going to add the eyes in. You'll see the glasses are slightly lower than the middle line. That's because his glasses are slightly tilted down and his eyes are a bit higher. So that's why I positioned the glasses slightly lower because you can see a lot of his under eye cheekbone here. So I'll add in the eyes and then I'll add in the nose and then the mouth. So I've added in the eyes, the middle of the eyes on the line I drew. I've added in the eyebrows above the glasses because there's a tiny gap in between. And I've only added in his bottom lashes because that's all I can see. There's a lot of shadow on the top where the eyelashes would be. So if I can't see it, I'm not going to draw it. I'm now going to go on to the nose and the mouth. I've drawn out the nose and the mouth. You can see I've rubbed out some of the guidelines around and I'll do the rest soon. I just wanted to show you the nose. So same as we did in our features page, a little kind of shape for the bottom of the nose, two curly curls, one forwards, one backwards with a bit of black shading, and then the edges also curly curls for the side of the nose. I've then also smudged the nose slightly. It's going to need some more smudging because there's a lot of shadow from when he's kind of looking. His head is down, but he's looking up to the sky. Then his mouth, he's hardly got a top lip, so I just added in these tiny little bumps that look like a M of a mouth. And then he's got a bigger bottom lip, so I've added that in there. I'm now going to add in the hair, which will go up here obviously, and I'm going to take out some of these guidelines. I can't see the ears, and with a portrait you will rarely see the ears unless the head is turned to the side. So just keep remembering, if you can't see it, don't draw it. That will make it a stronger copy and a stronger observation. So I've just added in the hair. You can see I have done it quickly because I'm going to colour it in, so it's a bit quick in this area. But you can see I have tried to follow how the hair grows. Same with the eyebrows. So make sure when you do the hair, you don't just colour it in sideways. Make sure it goes up and down, because that is how it grows out of the head. I'm now going to make sure all these guidelines have been rubbed out. There's still a few I can see, and there's definitely one here. And then I'm going to start to add some colour. So I'm hoping you can see the difference now between the eye I have coloured and the eye I haven't. I've darkened the glasses with my pencil because that's the best grey I have. I've added in green to the eye, brown to the eyebrow, and I've also added in the shadow here, which is the shadow of the glasses I can see on his face. So if there are things like that on your celebrity that you need to add in to make it look more realistic, then please do. I'm now going to continue with the other eye, add in the mouth and nose and hair. So I've finished the eye, and I've added in some shading to the face just to help emphasise the picture because it's quite shadowy. I've now just noticed I've added in this part here, but this is too low. So I'm just going to lift this up a bit, just draw it a bit closer, and then I will add in the mouth, the skin and the hair. So here is my finished portrait. Sorry, not finished, but finished face. I'm quite happy with it. I've really struggled with the nose. You can see I've tried to add in some shadows because in the picture, because of how the light is, there's a lot of shadow under his nose. But I'm still finding that really tricky. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I tried, but it was tricky. I'm now just going to finish off the page by adding in the clothing and emphasising the title. Now, if I look at this, it does look quite like him. The glasses look good, the eyes look good. The nose is the one thing that I think maybe I made a little bit too long compared to the photo. I think that was the trick. I might just see if I can make it look a little bit higher as I colour in the rest of it. But I've done the eyes, the nose and the mouth, I've got the glasses, I've got the hair, eyebrows, so I've got all the key features. But like with any drawing, it's very hard to get it completely perfect. So whatever celebrity you choose, just do the best you can with that celebrity. And don't worry if you find out things are slightly wrong as you get towards the end. That's really quite normal with drawing. It's part of it, so just have to try and embrace it. Finished page. I've just finished off by adding in the cape, and I've added in some darker lines to show the layers of the fabric. I've added in the tie. I've done a bit of background just around the lighter parts of the white shirt and the light skin, just so you can see it. You can do a more background if you'd like to. And then I just added in a Gryffindor coloured in title to finish it off. So please enjoy this. Pick a celebrity that you're happy to draw, because you're going to have to keep looking at their face a lot. Please send me an email of your work and I will happily feed back. Thank you.